Hey guys, how's it going? Syncaholic here, and welcome to episode number 13. Lucky number 13 of my Fincraft series. I'm finally home. Welcome home. Yeah, we're finally back home after about a week and a half, pretty much staying at the spawn here on the server. If you've been keeping up with the series, I built the world's largest iron golem farm there at the spawn. A total of 18 iron golem spawners I built with a little bit of help from my friend Drain and Clips. Unfortunately, I think I edited him out of all the clips, but yeah, believe it or not, he did help me, and I'm apologizing for not putting you in those clips. I didn't want to bore the viewers with me trying to load up every single villager or me trying to explain to you how to build one. So my deepest sympathies to my good friend Jared, and I'm sure you'll be in another video sooner or later. I don't doubt it. Anyways, so yeah, we're back home. We're done with that project, and even though it was a big, not so much a waste, it was just kind of overdone. I was kind of unaware that the iron golems will continue to spawn with nobody even on the server. So, you know, I kind of just went over the top and just built 18 of them, thinking I would be like, oh my god, this thing's going to pump out iron, which it does. It just does it at a rate to the point where it just, like, overnight it will fill up 3 double chests. I mean, actually, not even overnight. I mean, just in a few hours it'll fill up 3 double chests. So it's just an extreme amount of iron. Just, oh my god. Anyways, alright, so we're done with that project. We're moving on, and yeah, so we're back home, and I have not really done any videos of my house, what's going on out here, and sorry if I'm boring you. I'm just kind of breeding animals here. Every time I think about it, I try to come out here because I kind of eventually want to fill this thing up. But yeah, I had some recordings done up of me and Austin. He was helping me build, and I had said that before in another video, but the video started off strong. I mean, we were talking, and he was explaining stuff, and I was explaining stuff, and I was building my little piston front door, and then all of a sudden it just kind of like phased out, and both of us kind of quit talking. Like, I just forgot that I was recording. It was really lame, and I went AFK a couple of times, and so did he, and it was just really awkward and weird. And I mean, you've seen somebody build a house before, so it's not like the most intriguing episode I was going to make anyways. It was just something to record, something to keep you guys in tune with me and what I'm doing here on the server. So, I just kind of opted out on not even putting any of it up, and went straight to putting up the iron farm. So anyways, here is the backyard where I breed the animals. And yeah, it still kind of looks a little empty in here. I did finally get rid of the room over there, and I moved all the storage stuff over here. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for walls in here, because I always tend to go. Oh wait, before I go any further, there's the dragon egg. A couple episodes ago, I killed the ender dragon and left the egg there, and one of my subscribers left a comment, so I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but thank you for reminding me I needed to get the egg. So I did go back and get the egg and put it up for display. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was kind of I'm trying to, like I said at the very beginning of this series, I want to do stuff that I haven't done before. So I wanted to try out different, blocks I don't hardly ever think about using and stuff, and smooth sandstone, like I never use that stuff, So I'm trying that out for the walls in here, kind of hoping that it matches and it looks good with the jungle wood floors and the stone brick, and I don't know, it looks alright. So, I mean, that's why there's not a whole lot of rooms and walls and things like that built in here. Yeah, so I got a half-ass automatic smelter over there, which I'm using sticks as my fuel. And I know sticks isn't the best fuel to use, but I have so many sticks, it's unreal. So I'm using those as fuel. And kind of got a half-assed little brewing station over here. Dug out 4 blocks underneath the floor so I could put a little infinite water source, so it's not really in the way. Oop, these on the floor. Yeah, and unfortunately it's still kind of in the jungle biome, so the water's kind of shitty brown. Looks like dirty sewer water. But it looks good in the bottle. But yeah, so I'll be able to brew some potions up. Sitting on iron blocks. Imagine that. Wonder where I got those from, you know? Oh my god. I literally could knock this whole house down and build a mansion with the iron blocks that we have. It's just unreal. So, put these food items away. You know, I debated on doing like a real fantastic, you know, storage room or anything like that. But like, I don't know. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I could. I just don't want to because I've done it before. So, you know, I just kind of piss poor, set these chests up here and put the signs up above them, and you know, that way I can kind of keep them somewhat separated. Oh, and yeah, I got 3 skulls finally got 3 wither skulls, and I will be fighting the wither sooner or later. Not gonna do it just yet because I'm actually getting ready to start building a farm in the inn for XP, and that's probably going to be the first place that I'm going to be putting the beacon. Oh, and you see the hopper up there? That's from upstairs. So when I go up there and I mine the cobble, it comes down here and goes into the chest. So there's charcoal and some coal down at the bottom, and tools and weapons and stuff like that, torches, yada yada yada. Alright, so, but yeah, the beacon. Whenever we do get around to fighting the wither, I gotta find a good spot somewhere down to bedrock, because I don't want it beating up the, you know, above ground area up here. But, probably gonna have to go down there and mine a big hole down at bedrock, find a good spot for him to get trapped and take him out. And I got the sword for it, you know, I got on there, Smite 3 or 4 or something like that on the diamond sword, which is what you need for fighting the wither. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying is I'm going to be building an Enderman Farm in the end now that we've got the dragon down, and that way we can get XP quickly. We'll get the Enderman or the EnderBALLS and Enderman Pearls, EnderBALLS. I say that jokingly because I was watching. Back when I was building the witch farm, I was watching some episodes of Doc M, and you guys know by now that I'm a fan of his, and he's from Germany, and you know, so obviously he's got the German accent. And I was watching him build his witch farm, and he wasn't paying attention, and you know, a witch was up in the on the upper pad of his witch farm. And she hit him with a potion, and he was flipping out and getting scared, and he's like,
Or redstone wire now. Oh, what? Oh, whoa, there's a witch. No, help. No, stop. I have to explain things. Stop. No. Escaped even. The witch might kill us. Where's my EnderBALLS? No lag now. Are you kidding me? Get
anyways,
away. No,
alright, so yeah, we're going to head to the end, so I'm going to get my pumpkin on my head, so if you're wondering why everything kind of looks pissy yellow, that's why. Going to bring, what else do I need? Bring some buckets, fill up with water, dirty sewer water. Because I know we'll need some water at some point in time. And need snow blocks. And I actually have some snow blocks here, because before I started building the Enderman Farm, or the Iron Farm, at spawn, I was going to build it an iron farm here in my backyard. And that's a couple of recordings too that I didn't use, was that you know, I knew that I wanted to use snow blocks. So I actually had snowmen set up upstairs in the house here. and Austin was with me, and I put the snowman up, and all of a sudden it wasn't making any snow. Like, there was no snow on the ground. So I was like, what the hell's going on? What is this? And so I moved it around, and it wasn't, they weren't leaving their little snow trails. So I was like, okay, maybe it's something to do with the biome they're in, because technically I'm kind of like in a swamp biome, so that I'm figured that, you know, they might need to be moved out from the area that they're in. And I go to Minecraft Wiki and realize, like, there's a lot of places you can't put snowmen. You can't put them in the plains. You can't put them in swamp. There's a list of places that they won't make snow. So I was like, damn, you know, that's crazy. And literally I have like 2 blocks in the corner of my upstairs part of the house that I could put the snowman, but there would be no way for me to collect the snow. I mean, like, I need like 6 or 7 blocks, you know, room. So that's why they're out there in the backyard in the snow biome little area. So here is a little thing that I was trying to work on. Oh, and here's where I got the egg. Now, I went up there, you take a piston and you just, you know, make a little platform so it doesn't fall, but you use a piston to get the egg down. Any of you didn't know that. Here's something I was trying to do. Was trying to kind of make like a cheap version of an Enderman Farm, and this thing actually turned out pretty well. I haven't seen anybody do anything like this before, so maybe I might have invented something fantastic. I don't know, but it was fun, and I'm wearing a pumpkin, so they're not going to come over here. But yeah, it's just the same piston pushing design that, you know, I'll be using out here with a 43 block hole dug in the ground, and I have another hole with the ladder in it that I can go down there and hit them and collect the ender pearls. Goodness. And yeah, it didn't turn out half bad, but, you know, of course we need something large scale to build, because you know me, I don't like building shitty little projects. I like building big things here. So let's put the good weapons away too while we're at it, and get a cheap pick, and probably, I don't have any shovels. Make a cheap iron shovel real quick. Hell, might even throw some enchantments on it just for shits and giggles. I got 40 levels here. Like running out of room. Oh wow, you know what? I think I'm out of sticks. Oh no, I got enough. Oh man. So if any of you guys are watching this, if you saw the last video that I uploaded previous to this, you're probably wondering what the hell I have been smoking. But it's a video of me doing an impression. RPM, the company that I am partnered with, they're having a little contest with the partners for t-shirts. You know, just something simple. It was basically just make a video response showing off your best impersonation of a celebrity. So I decided to do one. And oh shit, efficiency 3 and silk touch on an iron pick. 15 levels. That's amazing. This is a high five moment. Somebody give me a high five right now. That's crazy. I cannot believe I just got that. Yeah, anyways, RPM. They, like I said, they're having this little video contest. You sit in the video response of you doing your best impression of a celebrity. And the only one that I've ever really been able to do with like the greatest of ease, and apparently do it really, really well, because I've done it for the radio here in my town. Everybody's always complimented me on it, is my Hank Hill impression. So I really, really quickly threw a video together, you know, using some pictures I pulled off the internet, and just rambled at the top of my head, you know, just rambled off some stuff in my Hank Hill voice. And it's getting some pretty good reviews. Apparently, people thought it was pretty good. So I'm real stoked about that. I think my chances are pretty good. I might be coming home with a T-shirt come Friday. So keep your fingers crossed. And for those of you that did see the video, leave a comment, 'cause there's a lot of people leaving comments and a lot of likes and stuff. So thank you for for all of you that have done so. But yeah, it's pretty good. I sure do appreciate it a lot. I'm not ready for it. I've got an issue with boogers right now. It's not not working with me too well. Anyways. Alright, so I'm going to come out in no specific order. All you got to do is basically get 128 blocks away from the island. I'm just going to simply use these 3 stacks that I've got here in my hotbar to come out. That'll be more than enough. That'll be, 180 plus. So, yeah, that'll be more than enough distance to start this little project. And, yeah, I'm kind of excited to get this thing done because although the skeleton spawner is a good way to get XP, it's nowhere near as fast as this. I mean, we're talking 0 to 30 in like a minute or two. I mean, it's just stupid easy how ridiculous the XP and the EnderBALLS are. EnderBALLS. There I go again. EnderPearls. Yeah, they come in handy. They're fun to play with. EnderPearls. They're fun to play with. Sounds like a bumper sticker. So yeah. Basically, I just came out here. I'm gonna make a pad, and I'm not even I'm just kind of doing this by the seat of my pants. I'm not really following anybody's tutorial. I'm not really, mathematically trying to figure this thing out or nothing like that. I just know I really want this really big-ass pad. Now, the last one that I did on SocialCraft was exactly 16 by 32. And the reason for that is because you have to claim the area, and the plots are 16 by 16. So, I knew that I needed 2 of them because it's 16 by 16 is just not big enough for one, Enderman Farm. So I did claim 2 outposts way out in the end. And, yeah, so this one here is just, I know that I want it big because I will be putting a beacon up in here. I will be putting an enchantment room here. And then obviously we're going to have a lot of chests for the Ender Pearls. There we go. Finally got it right. Yeah, so it'll look similar to the last one that I built on SocialCraft, except this one will be just a little bit bigger as far as the storage room is concerned. I probably think that the actual farm itself, the pistons and whatnot, I think I had more on SocialCraft. But, of course, everything was a little bit easier to come across since there was a store. You could just simply go buy everything. So, yeah, this one here will be a little bit smaller, but still produce the same amount. Alright, well, there's the pad, and here's a good stopping point. So, I think I will stop here and let you guys go about your business. My name is Inkaholic. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate it. Please stay tuned for the next episode, and we will see you then. Take care.